good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to Stay on Your Feet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Brown. As always, welcome back. We are Stay on Your Feet. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today is a bit of a special one. We've got a big game ahead of the Super Sunday clash between Arsenal and Man United. So we are going to go through our combined 11, our lineup, score predictions, etc. But before we get into all of that, I do have a new co-host to be revealed today. You might have seen him once or twice online before. We've done one or two episodes in the past. But yeah, man, without further ado, let me introduce the new Stay on Your Feet co-host, man like Coach Cam. Welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the pod, man. What are you saying? You good?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm good, thank you, so.
Yeah, man. All good, man. All good. All good. So, yeah, man. As you know, we are here for the Arsenal Man U preview. But before we get into all of that, obviously, we need to get into why you support United, why you're a football fan, how you got into all of that really quickly. Let's let the people know who you are, what you're about, you know.
Alright,
Take it
well,
away.
how I got into football. Funny enough, I started watching football probably about 5, 6 years old.
Jeez, early,
Yeah,
early.
yeah, early doors, early doors. But I started I was a dual fan at first. That's where I was actually a QPR and Man United fan.
I got scouted for QPR back in the day still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So my nan was a QPR fan. She took me to my first game, got me my first shirt. I saw Arsenal versus Trevor Sinclair. Not QPR,
Okay.
but I saw Trevor Sinclair score a couple goals in that
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I
I remember
remember him
being that
still.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
But my immediate family, like my dad and my stepdad, both Man United fans. So
Okay.
1998 comes. Um, I'm 9 years old, and then my nan passes away, and then literally that same summer United win the treble. So after that, it's all
Yeah,
United.
yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I
That's all
hear that.
United after that. So
Yeah.
you know how it goes after that. You see that and you think, yeah, there's no more Manan taking me to Queen's Park Rangers game. You're still
Yeah.
United after that. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. No, 100%. All right. I didn't even cut me and you like very similar age as well. Very similar age as well. Still, I didn't
yeah,
cut
how
that.
old are you?
Um, don't we want to reveal that, but 30 plus in it.
30
30.
plus.
Yeah,
Say no
yeah,
more, say no more, say no more.
yeah. We don't want to expose too much on the internet. All right, cool, bro. Cool, cool, cool. So playing days, like, what's like? Where's your position? Where did you play? Like, when you obviously, I'm guessing you played.
I'm still playing now.
Still playing now. Well, there you go.
Still
Like, yeah, we
playing now.
advertised years ago, bro. But yeah, go on. So where, yeah, where's your preferred position? Where do you like? Where do you like to play?
Always like back in the day, 4-4-2, fast,
Standard.
tricky, right winger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just right midfield,
Hey,
right midfield.
stay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, not much. You know, when you're young, not much coaching. It's just get it
yeah.
over the top, get on the end of it, and put
Run
crosses. You know what
onto
I
it.
mean?
Bang.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Left, right, left foot, right foot. Yeah, man. Of course. 100.
Then
I was
then
the same.
as you progress, goes into 4-3-3, become a right winger slash
Mm.
left winger, cutting inside, whatnot.
Yeah, I hear that. I
Um,
hear that.
did a few years at fullback. Did a few years at fullback because I had an
Yeah.
injury, so up and
Okay.
down.
Okay.
But then as I got
You
into
still
my
play?
adult years,
You play like full 11 now? Is it like seven aside?
I still play
Full
for
11. Yeah.
11. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's good
Play
still.
Saturdays and I play Saturdays and I play vets.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
So
come and yeah, drop me an invite, man. I have to come and check you man out still.
yeah, 100%, 100%, man.
Important,
We
isn't it?
won, we won yesterday. We won 2-0 yesterday. Not a bad little
Okay.
result. But yeah, man, still trying to get on. But I was a striker for a few years until until when until about 25, 26, and I went back on the wing. And I'm here now to stay until I got to drop back into fullback again when the age gets to me again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, bro. Of course, man. Listen, I've hung up my boots a long time ago, bro. I can't play no more, man. I can barely
Huh?
keep. I can barely keep up with my. I've got a 10-year-old who plays in it, and I
Yeah,
can barely keep up with him, man. He's sick. He's cold,
yeah,
cold,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
man.
I was running the line this morning for my son's team.
Okay, okay.
I've been out in the cold already.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the one. It's not the one, man. You take a little bit longer to recover these days, isn't it? As you get
Oh
older, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. I can't listen. Trying to get up and down the line, doing linesman after I played on Saturday, so it's a killer.
Yeah, yeah. I hear it, man. You must sleep good at night still. You must sleep good at night, but early as well.
Early doors, man. Early doors. Early doors.
I hear it, man. All right, cool. So yeah, man, let's move on to the next segment.
Mhm.
So yeah, obviously we're here for the Super Sunday between your team and my team. Um, yeah, man, let's get straight into it. How do you think the game's gonna go? How do you feel about your team this season so far?
Um,
And I'm not gonna try and banter. I am gonna try and have a level-headed
yeah, yeah, of
conversation.
course, the course. And the thing is, I can take. I'm not a United fan that can't take the banter. I can take the
No,
banter.
I know, I know, I know. We've had a
I can be a
couple.
very, I can be a very biased United fan. You know what I mean? It's all
Mm.
good to give the banter and all
I
that.
think
But at
we
the
all
same
can.
time,
I think we can all admit that still.
yeah. But there's I think it's been hit and miss. Like, listen, we're in a lot better position now than what we was last year. That's easy enough to say. But I also
Mm,
believe that the standard of the Premier League's dropped a lot this season. Like no one's really running it. Like you guys have had the chance to run away with it, haven't properly.
mm,
Like Liverpool from going from champions to what they are now. City obviously having they had a worse year last year, but still they're hit and miss this year.
mm,
Villa have the
mm.
chance to kind of catch you. They're not. So I'm looking at us in fifth, going, we're still lucky to be there. We're not,
Mm.
we're not actually that good because,
Yeah,
like I said,
you look
we
could be
haven't
clear of
won.
some teams as well, man. You could be clear with Liverpool to be honest, because they went on a
Yeah, yeah. And the
mad
thing is, we're just not
game.
consistent. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not consistent. Um,
But they say
all I wanted to
consistency
see,
is the hardest thing to add to the game, innit? They say that's like, you know what I mean, what it is, isn't it? So
all I wanted from Amorim this year was to see a better standard of football, and think, I don't think I was seeing it.
mm.
That's the problem. I wasn't a massive like Amorim outer, but I did think his time was coming
Yeah,
to an
that was
end.
my next question to be honest, was like where did you
Yeah,
lie with that?
I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't like screaming for him to be gone, but
Mm,
at the same time, like if when he got sacked, I was like, I'm not fucking surprised. Like
mm.
he could have been sacked. Listen, in my eyes, you could have sacked him after the Europa League, or you could have sacked him after the Grimsby game.
Facts. Absolute facts.
Either one of them two games, you could have sacked him, and no one could have questioned any
Nah,
decision that he
nah,
might have made.
yeah, 100,
The,
100%.
the fact that you
100.
only sacked him because he called out the board sits a bit weird for me. That sits a bit weird for me because you've given him the money in the
Sums
summer.
up kind of where United are, like overall
Yeah,
in it. Just as a
yeah,
club, I just feel like it's very toxic there, man. It's like top to bottom, like the owners, the fans, the players. It's just like obviously you got a new manager in now, Carrick and that. Very good player in his time, respectfully, won a lot, done everything to be honest. Not a bad interim manager the first time. The second time in it, he's interim manager for
this
you
is the
guys.
second interim. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he beat
Um,
you guys last time in the
yeah,
league as
yeah,
well.
exactly, man. Yeah, he did. He got yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Arteta at the Realm at the time
Yeah,
as well. So
he
yeah, he's
beat
got
you
one over.
guys. He beat two. He beat it's Arteta. He beat Tuchel. He's beaten Pep. He won against Fenerbahce, and there was another
Mm,
team as well. There was another Prem team as well. I can't remember who it was, but his record. And the thing is with him, he hasn't played the same system in any
mm,
of the games.
yeah,
Not not one of them games he played the same system, which makes me happy because Amarin was just dying on his sword.
he was, man. He was. He was his
He was
own
dying
worst
on his
enemy.
sword. Yeah, like listen, we all know you want to play a certain brand of football. We all know that you have a system, but
Mm,
until you get the players, you have to accommodate to what you have.
facts,
Yeah, you
facts.
can't just keep like Alex Ferguson. Yes, he preferred a 4-4-2 for many years. Then he went to a 4-3-3. But then even in the middle of a season, we could come up against you. He's gone five at the back. We've played eight defenders against you, lot, and beat you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Bro,
mean?
listen, the game changes, isn't it? The when the game changes, like the opposition changes, you have to change your game, man. You have to change your tactics, man. You can't play the
100%.
same tactic, same individual, same lineup
Exactly.
against every single
You
team. It's not always going to work. Everyone's got low
you lot
blocks, big blocks.
Yeah, you lot knew this yourselves from when you came to the end of Wenger's tenure. He just kept playing. I've got a plan A. If plan A
Mm,
don't work, boom. we're just gonna lose.
Yeah.
And that's
But
the problem.
we accepted mediocre. We accepted fourth, and as long as we were in and around top four, no one had anything to say. You know, no one has had anything to say. So now I hear that 100%, man. I hear that 100%.
But where do you feel like you guys are doing this season? Are you happy with, obviously you're top, so you have to be content in some points, but are you happy with like the way you are playing? Are you happy with like your style of play?
You know what? I think you've said it. I think you said the word in it. I'm content with it. I'm content. I'm not going to get too carried away, even though it's very easy to, as Arsenal fans, it's very easy to get carried away in that. But we've kind of been here before. You know what I mean? Like January, been top and lost it, bottled it, whatever you want to say. But bro, we even when we're not playing that great, we're not losing games. Like I said, we lost 2 games this season. One was a worldie to Liverpool. The other one was a last minute against Villa. So overall, like, yeah, I'm happy with where we're at. You know what I mean? Through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, top of the Champions League. So yeah, man, it all looks good, but performance-wise, we're not there. We're not clicking on foot on all fronts yet. I think our defense is our defense. I think we still need to find out who we're going to play as at number 9. Is it Gyökeres? Is it Havertz? Is it Jesus? Me, preferably, I like Jesus. I think he's a much better footballer than both of them. I think his profile, I think he can hold up the ball. I think he can do everything. But
He's more fluid, isn't he?
yeah, he's more fluid, and he's in. When we played our best football, it was when that season that he come in, where we had 4 or 5 players contributing 10 goals, 10 assists, and that's when we played our free-flowing football. But we fell off at the end. I just don't think we had enough squad depth. We had a good team, but this is the difference from now until then. I'd say is the squad. I think we are equipped now to go the extra mile, go the extra over the line, or whatever you want to call it. So there's no excuses, man. There's really no excuses this season for me. Like, we need to win something major, or I'm not gonna be happy, bro. My head's gonna be gone by the end of the season if we don't win something. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
I think it's in our hands to lose, in it. I think. I don't know if it's too early to say that, but like you said, Man City are a bit hit and miss, but they were a bit hit and miss last season and still finished the season strong. I think they finished 3rd. Villa, we thought were going to be contenders. They've kind of fallen off recently as well. Liverpool are nowhere near it. You're on their tails. You know, Palace are falling off. They started well. Sunderland started well. They're falling off. I think it still could be anyone's, but I think it is ours to lose.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. Because the way I look at your team, I think that's that old saying, isn't it? Defenses win you leagues. You know what I mean? Attacks win you games, defenses win you leagues. Yeah.
100%.
You've got the best defense in like the Prem, hands down, without a doubt. But when it comes to your attack, like I watch it and I find you boring. That's very weird to say about a team that's top of the table, to find you boring. The last time I saw like a boring side, but then again they could switch it on when it was like, remember when Chelsea on the Mourinho?
I was thinking the same thing. Chelsea
on the Mourinho, he'd get the one goal and he was like, right, weekends was shutting up shop. But if they got that goal, if there was a goal that came back on them, they could switch it back on.
Yeah.
And go back into a fluid attack and go into, right, we're playing football now. This is what we're doing. Yeah. You guys, it seems to be like, I'll be honest with you, I'm watching Saka kick the ball off players' legs to get corners. And everyone's celebrating that you've got a corner. Like, for me, that's not exciting football. Now, if I was an Arsenal fan, don't get me wrong, winning games is what you want. You haven't won a league in however long. Yeah, getting that title is more important than the way you're playing. But at the same time, like as a fan, would I be happy watching that week in, week out? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, bro. You're spot on. Yeah, I said this last season as well. I said, bro, like, I fell asleep. I fell asleep 60, 70 minutes into games. Like, I just wasn't entertained by this. It's like long throwing, set pieces and that. I'm like, great, yeah, it's all part of the game. And if we can get a goal or assist from it or whatever, I go, by all means, go for it, innit? But like I said, I just want us to get over the line. So if it takes us scoring 50 set piece goals to do it, so be it, innit? Like, if you're good at something, why not use it to your advantage? That's what I say, innit? Why not? If you're good at it, why not use it to your advantage? Yeah, okay, cool. It doesn't look pretty, but sometimes the beautiful game just isn't pretty. You just have to win by any means, innit? So I think that's kind of where Arsenal fans are at. I think it's been 22 years now, finishing second 3 times in a row. If you're telling us that, yeah, you're gonna win it based on set pieces and whatever, and not it's not gonna look pretty, we'll take it. We'll take it. And I think a lot of teams probably would take it, especially after 20 odd years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, last time I saw my lift a trophy, man, my kid, I was my kid's age, my kid's eldest age. I was 14. I was a teenager, bro. Now I've got a teenager now that's in school. It's all mad. It's all mad, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time we just get over the line and just win by any means necessary.
How it comes, but if you were to win it this year and you were to go again next year, you'd want to see a change, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I definitely would. But it just comes with, I think it's our forward. I think the midfield is great. I think we've got a good squad of players in the midfield. I think Rice is sick. I think Zubimendi for me has been my player of the season. I think he's been sick since he joined. I think you know what? Like, I can see why Real Madrid and Liverpool wanted him. I can see how. Do you know what? Rice will get the praise, innit? Rice will get the praise, and so be it. It's cool, but I think his work goes unnoticed. What he does to allow Rice to go further forward and do all the stuff that he does. Like, he's so. I've heard Rice speak about it. It was like, bro, like, I knew who this guy was. I saw him in the Euro finals. He was sick. I've watched tapes of him. Like, I knew who this guy was before he joined. I knew what kind of partnership we had. And he's like, he made me better. He made me a better player. He's so good to play with. The partnership's already there. And yeah, man, he just makes my life so much easier in that. And I think everyone that's spoken about Zubimendi, highest praise, man. Everyone's like, oh, he's only small and whatnot. Cool. He's holding his own. He's got the most jewels, one of the most jewels for us. The most jewels for us in our league at the moment, for us. So yeah, man, I think we just need to solidify that attack, man, that number 9. I think it's weird because last year our right side was the strongest link. Now this season it's looking like Trossard and Martinelli are the strong links. I don't think Saka's having a poor season to the point everyone's saying because he's not getting the goals and assists. I still think he is still playing well.
I'll just say one thing about that. Yeah, is for me, I've always said it. I think Saka is a very, very, very very high level football player. I just don't think he's the level that Arsenal fans put him. This world class top 3 in his position in the world. I don't see it because he's efficient. Yeah, he's efficient in what he does, but he's not efficient with the end product. Yeah, he won't lose the ball. You know what I mean? He can recycle the ball, keep the ball, he's hold the man off, he can turn his man. But where you need him to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, like, does he do that? Is he a player like Salah? Might not look pretty, but he gets the numbers. That's why he's higher than Saka. You're looking at, Elise wasn't doing it in the Prem the way he is doing it in
Bundesliga. Yeah.
But at the same time, you've got to remember he's playing in the Crystal Palace team. What would Saka look like in the Crystal Palace team where they don't have the ball as much? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear that, and I agree. The only thing I would say to counter that would be, like, we're talking about he's 24 now. You know what I mean? He's had 8 seasons with us. He started as a right wing back, left wing back, 77, 87. Like, Arsenal fans, we take it hard. When it comes to Saka slander, we don't really like to take it because he's had to play in some really dead teams, some meaty teams. And he's had to carry them season after season. and get us through the, you know what I mean, get us where we are today. And that we rely on him a lot, innit? We rely on him a lot, and we have done from early in it. So I think that's why we hold him that high in it, because we've been in the trenches.
We had the same thing with Rashford until we realized he's not the option anymore. Like, he's not what we think he is. You know what I mean?
I don't think he's world class, but he is very. He's on the cusp of that. I think if he gets,
he's a top level football player. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's average.
I think it's. I don't think that conversation. I think we can stop having that conversation whether he's, you know what I mean, how good he is or whatever. I think once he gets,
I think he averages. I think what was the average? He averages like, is it like 10 GA a season?
Yeah, last season it was bad because he was out for 4 months. He missed like 102 days worth of football or something like that. So he was missing for a large part of that, and then he come back. I think he played the last 2 games of the season, but
you look at over the last 5 years, he's
how many people that he gets compared to as well, though. He's getting compared to Foden, Rashford, Greenwood. You know what I mean? All the good, all Palmer, like all the best players. And like, I don't understand, like, it's not Arsenal do it. It's not just Arsenal fans do it. Everyone does it. It's like Saka's like the pinnacle. Like, everyone gets compared to Saka. I don't know why. Saka's not won anything to be that guy that everyone compares him to. But as an Arsenal fan, I can see why Arsenal fans hold him that high in it, because like I said, we've been in the mud, bro, and he's been the only shining light for seasons after season. So when he doesn't perform, I'm not going to necessarily jump on his back and say, oh, he needs to do this, he needs to do that, because I know what he's capable of, and I've seen what he's done for us in it. So it may not be the finished article. He's 24 years old. I still think he can get better, and I think he wants.
If you would say this, you know, you said about your attack, and you're not sure like if it's the best way. If you took this season out of it, you just went player for player, player for player in each position. If you were to say left-hand side between, okay, let's say Cunha and Trossard, you took out this season, took out the way the teams were playing, but you just looked at the player for player. Who would you pick for the left-hand side?
That's a difficult one. It's a difficult one because you know what? When I heard Cunha was available, like, you know what I mean, wanted, like, you know what I mean?
Wanted him, right?
I wanted him, of course, because I know I've seen what he's done at the shit Wolves team. He's sick. But I do have a love for Trossard. I rate Trossard very, very highly. Yes. In fact, he has the same birthday as my youngest son, bro. So me and him, I have a very close bond with that guy, man. And he's so clutch off the bench. I think he's very good. And
but if you were to go player for player, just take away the feelings for him, and you just look at it in a non-biased way, who would you pick?
It's hard, you know. It's hard, man. I'm trying to be objective in it because, like I said, man, for me right now, he's one of my like top 3, top 4 players in the team. Like, I rate him very highly. It's very hard, but I do like Cunha. I think he's very good. I don't think he's been that great this season, but I know how good he is in it because I've watched him. He's very, very good. But yeah, man, it's a toss-up. It could be. I'd happily take either one of them. That's to say, I'd happily have either one of them.
So we say that one's a 50-50 then.
Yeah, it's very. I can't really call that one.
If you were to go, like, again, take the bias out of it.
Actually, do you know what? Last season, do you know what? I'd say Cunha last season, but if we're going today, I'll take Trossard.
Yeah, because the reason I say that is because obviously Man United as a team are not allowing Cunha to do what. Do you know what I mean? Because the system he's been put. Don't get me wrong. Like, he played a very similar system at Wolves. But if you could see it, even still now, Wolves are where they are. But Wolves make it look so much more fluid than we did. You know how bad that is?
Yeah.
The only reason we got out of trouble. Yeah, the only reason we got out of trouble with the same system is because we have the players to get us out of the trouble. Where he was the guy that was getting them out of the trouble. But it looked better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so again, if you take away this season again, and then you put into just as a player, okay, maybe look at last season and this season, But as a player on the right hand side, like Mbeumo to Saka, do you think there's a much bigger of a gap there?
No, again, I'd take Mbeumo at Arsenal. I would take him, but I wouldn't play him on the wing. I'd actually play him. I'd actually play them together. I'd actually play Mbeumo in place of Gyökeres or Jesus. I would.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I'd play him. I think that's
So
where he would sit. I could see that would actually be a mad front three. I think.
and then that's what you're saying there. So you're saying like our front three, as bad as we are, it still competes with yours, and you guys are top of the table.
Yeah, it does.
It-
On paper,
it-
your team decent, bro. Even last
Exactly.
season.
But
So
but
when you look at that
formation we
team,
were playing,
and then I'm
the
looking at the
formation we were playing
results, I'm
at the
thinking,
Emirates.
how does a team of that much experience, you know what I mean? Some big players, big names like Casemiro, you know what I mean? Have done it all, won it all, you know what I mean? Like Martinez, World Cup winners, and Maguire, seasoned veteran, and all these players, and I'm thinking,
And the thing is, they've won trophies, because you look at Kobe Manu, he's won a trophy now. Casemiro's how
I
many
rate
Champions
him.
Leagues he's
I
won.
rate him. He played. I think he's one of your best midfielders, Manu. 100.
Yeah. The fact that Amorim couldn't find a place for him is crazy talk to me for that. Don't get me wrong, he probably didn't fit the system. He probably didn't, but I'm looking at us as a whole team, as a squad. Yeah, we actually have easily a top 4 squad, like easy. And it doesn't. And you guys, when you look at it, like our attack is on par with yours. Our midfield might be just underneath yours. And your defense is better than ours. Your defense is better than everyone's. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But we also got to remember that we've got Martinez, who's just come back, De Ligt, who's injured, and then after that it's Maguire and 2 teenagers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the hell he's still got a contract at our team. I don't know. Like, the thing is, on his day, he's one of the best left backs in the league.
Yeah.
But when is his day?
They say every dog has his day. I think his day is past, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, and this is the thing. I think you guys as a team, as a squad, is a very, very. You have probably the best squad in the league. Do you use it to its full potential? I don't think so.
I think Arteta's still learning how to do that. I don't think he's had such a complete squad since he's been there, to be fair to him. And that's about 2 years running. I was screaming that we've got a great team, but we're not going to get over the line until we have a squad, because every time it's injuries that are effing us up. At the wrong players at the wrong time are getting injured, and it's mashing up the whole system, bro. It's like once we get 2 or 3 injuries, team just folds. We've got no one. So now we've got 2 or 3 players in each position.
Yeah,
we can rotate, we can rest, we can change things up. You know what I mean? We can take each game as it comes. We can take each competition as it comes. We can do that. That's why, for me, if we don't win anything, it could be because we haven't utilized the squad properly. Other than that, that's the only reason we don't win anything. But even that's a stretch for me. That's a shit reason to lose it. But at the same time, it is the first time that he's had a full squad like this with depth. So for a long time, we've had a good team, but we haven't had a squad. We've had so much dead wood, so much, and it's taken us years to get rid of it. Because another thing that we are very poor at doing is selling players. We are so strong at selling players. We let players run down their contracts last year, and then next thing they're going for a free. We're not making any profit and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I think I'm very happy with our squad, and I do think we've got enough to get over the line with the squad that we've got, and I just hope that he utilizes it properly. I think he's starting to, but I think the main thing for me is who's going to be the number 1 going forward, because you can't bring in a 65 million man and then put him on the bench. But then if you're not firing and you've got guys that are coming in from injury and playing and you know what I mean, scoring goals for fun, what do you do? You know,
Yeah.
what do you do?
He's just. I think Arteta, he tried to use him in a certain way, and he's realised it hasn't worked. But he also is trying to. I don't know. I feel like he's dying on this hill because
Made the same mistake with Havertz as well. Like 18, 19 games, kept playing him out of position or trying to fit him in, constantly fit him in. He's like, you can see that
yeah,
it doesn't fit, it doesn't work. But you're trying this, you're trying that, and then you've got other players that are moving out of position to have him to accommodate him. And that I was like, why are you doing that? You're messing up the whole team for one player. Like,
you had Havertz and Jesus out for so long, and you kept playing Gyökeres, and everyone was like, yeah, but we don't have no other option. Okay, but middle of last season, who was banging in all the goals for you playing up top?
Merino.
He's been fit this whole season, and he's not once has he gone, you know what, I'm going to play Merino for the next 3 games and bring Gyökeres on to get his confidence back or just get some more fluidity in the team. Because we can't say that Gyökeres isn't like, he isn't getting the chances, because it just means he's not making the correct runs. Because how does Merino get all the? Because Merino was getting 3-4 chances a game. Do you know what I mean?
One of the best makeshift guys I've seen in a very long time, bro. And I don't particularly like Merino, but I can't lie, the guy's grown on me, man. He's very efficient. He's a clever player, man. He's intelligent. I just don't think he has the body or like the agility that he's not agile enough to do the things he wants to do at the time. But in terms of his finishing, he's a very, very good finisher.
Yeah.
Very good. Like, yeah, man. I think he bagged for club and country like 25 goals last, something like that. Or, yeah, it was good.
What the thing is with Arteta, like now he's got Jesus, and is Havertz back yet? Is he still not back?
Havertz is back, but
I don't understand that, because I keep seeing pictures of him like he's there, but he's never there.
Like, bro, I'll be honest with you. I think he's fit enough to. I think he's fit to play, but I don't think he's got enough fitness to play. If that makes sense, like he's fit to play, but I don't think he's fit enough to play. So I think he's
carrying a lot of timber now, though, isn't he? He's putting a lot of weight.
Hey, listen, Timber can put on weight, lose weight. For me, that guy can't do no wrong, man.
No, I'm talking about Havertz. He's put on a lot of timber.
Oh, yeah. He has. Yeah.
Big, isn't he? Like,
he does.
I don't know if they're trying to get him used to the stamina with the weight that he's put on and things like that. I don't know, but it's been weird, because he looks like he's been like on the bench and in the peripheral for the last 6 weeks, maybe more.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe close to that. Yeah. Again, we see his name on the team sheet, but I think he's only played a couple minutes. And when he did come on, I think, who was it for? Can't remember what it was now. But it was like 15 minutes, and he didn't look great. He looked very off it. It looked very leggy, like he just couldn't get involved in the game. He just looked out of plays, out of pocket. But that's what happens when you've been out for a year. It's hard to come back. Like Jesus was out for 11 months as well, and look at him come back like he never left.
Yeah.
He took 1 or 2 games to kind of get to match fitness, and now we're seeing Jesus kind of back at his best again. If he can add 15, 20 games to his consistency in a run, yeah, man, like he could do bits.
The thing is, he's not a prolific goal scorer, but at the same time, he's very much like a similar archetype to like Bobby Firmino. He brings other players into play. He'll drag you up the pitch. If he receives the ball on the halfway line with 2 players on him, he can hold the ball and get you 20 yards up the pitch and then carry on the play. Yeah. Where Gyökeres is kind of bouncing off him. He only wants to drive forward.
Get him in the box, in and around the box. Get it to him. Boom. He's a poacher, innit? He gets to get him on the last ball. He has to be the last man. Let him hit it.
Yeah.
Boom. That's what he's good at. Jesus, he may not be a prolific goal scorer. Probably never will be. Yeah. But what he adds to the team, what he brings to the team is so much more than what Gyökeres does. He does a lot more work off 100%. The ball. When he's on the ball, you know what I mean? He's dragging players towards him. He's taking players on. Like you said, he gets in 20 yards, and he can ping a ball as well. He's got quite a good pass range on him as well. I've seen him put balls over the top, outside of the foot, and that to Martinelli. Martinelli's running on, and he's quite good at doing the interchange between left wing to striker and dropping in the pockets into the 9. And that we saw him do that at City. So yeah, I think he adds. It doesn't bring a lot of goals, but he adds so much more to the team, and I think we look so much dynamic, more fluent. Like you said, I think it's the key word, fluent with him in the team. And for me, I think we'll move on to our combined 11 because we're getting on with time, and that's kind of where I want to lead on with that.
This is going to be very. I'll be honest with you. It'll be very heavy Arsenal, but I have got a few things that I'm going to put in there.
That's cool, bro. That's fine. That's how I want it to be. We'll start goalkeeper in it. I think we have to go with Raya. I think
it has to be Raya. I think it has to be. The thing is, I really do like the one, but
yeah,
I think what makes me happy is the fact that I now have a keeper that the ball goes near him. I don't have to fucking worry.
I hear it, bro.
We had 2 goalkeepers. The ball would come anywhere near them. It would be a corner. It would be a back pass, even just a basic shot. And I don't know what is going to happen. I feel like that when we put one of our defenders on a Saturday in goal, and we just don't know what's going to come. Do you know what I mean? That's how I felt with Onana and Bayern. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has to be Raya. He's up there, one of the best keepers in the world right now. He can get caught out a few times. He tries to do the Neuer sweep thing. Yeah. And a couple of times he gets caught out, but you're gonna get caught out if you're willing to play that high line that you guys play.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it has to be Raya.
Yeah, he's on course to get the Golden Glove again this season as well. But last season, I think he's probably keeper this season. Probably between him and what's his name, Man City's new keeper. I can't remember his name. Donnarumma. Yeah, I think. I think between them 2 at the moment. Yeah, I think Raya goes in goal. I think he's sick, consistent. Then we go to right back. I'm gonna say Timber.
Probably has to be Timber. I think I really like Mazraoui. The fact that he's not been able to play just as a right back for
Is he injured at the moment?
He was injured at the start of the season, and then he came back, but then he went straight to AFCON.
Oh, okay.
So this will be his first game back. I don't think he'll start. I don't think he will, but I want him to start.
Yeah,
because I think he's not a right wing back. He doesn't have the athleticism to be up and down the way they wanted him to be. Right centre back, he's very good in that position for the 3.
Yeah.
But again, because he's very technical. But again, is he strong enough to be a centre back? I think at right back, where we see him play his best football for Morocco, for us, and everything like that, I think that's where he'll now thrive. But yeah, I think for now, it has to be Timber.
Yeah. I do think he is probably one of your better defenders.
Yeah.
Him and De Ligt, I think, are both good. Martinez is good. But I don't know, man. I just feel like he can get bullied. I think he can get out.
But everyone keeps saying he can get bullied. Like literally, he's played Haaland like 7 times. Haaland scored 3 goals, and 2 of them were in one game. This whole perception of Martinez, like because he's short, like, but who is it? Is it Baresi was 5'8"? He's one of the best centre backs of all time. Your height doesn't come into it when you're a technical.
Timber's like 5'9", bro. Timber's like 5'9", right back.
Do you see what I mean?
He's like 5'9", 5. Yeah, I think he's like 5. Yeah, 5'9", 5'10". He's not even very tall at all. Like, so I hear that.
You can be a combative player and not be tall. Like Paul Scholes is talking about his height. Paul Scholes is not a tall player.
Yeah, no, 100.
He's not tall.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't understand where all that talk was coming from, but yeah, I think the centre backs have to be Gabriel and Saliba. You have to, you know what I mean? The whole back line is probably going to be you guys.
Yeah. Just before we move on though, what's your thoughts on the Hincapié and Mosquera? Have you seen much of them? Like obviously they're meant to be
what I've seen, I think they're very good, competent centre backs. It helps when either one of your centre backs that play with them, so whether it's Gabriel or Saliba,
Mm.
that either one of them can be the A side and kind of guide them through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
They're-
fair to say that. Yeah.
That's what helps them when they come in. You know, like sometimes when we had it's the same when we had Vidic and Rio. When we had Johnny Evans coming in, either one of them was a leader who could help him and guide him through it.
Yeah, facts.
If we ended up having Johnny Evans back there and then we had to put John O'Shea back there, you're kind of thinking, oh God, like what's happening? You don't have to put them in together. But because you have two guys who are actual leaders in there, it helps them. So maybe seeing them together in a situation, and I don't know if you guys get a League One team in the FA Cup and you play both of them together, which I don't think he'll do. I don't think Arteta will risk it. But if you did, it would be good to see what they're like without having someone next to them, kind of, you know what I mean?
No, 100%.
But I do think they're very good defenders. I do think they're very good.
Yeah. I'm happy with them, to be honest. Like us, bro. We've had some meaty centre backs. Partnerships as well been terrible. So for me, I'm very happy with them too. Moving on to left back. I'm gonna put Calafiori in there. I'm gonna have to put Calafiori in there. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it probably has to be.
Yeah, no Luke Shaw, no one else that you wanna kind of even argue with me a little bit.
There you go. I had to put my charger in. Sorry about that.
No, it's cool.
But yeah, I think, like I said, Luke Shaw, he's a very good left back. And the thing is, we say when he's fit, he's been fit all season, and he hasn't actually. When I watch him play, he doesn't put a foot wrong very much. But I just don't think he's not the centre back. He's not the left back that we bought him to be. When we bought him from Southampton at that young age, he was a flying, attacking left back. Then all of a sudden, he got injured once. Well, it was a bad injury. He broke his leg.
Yeah.
Then he came back, had all this weight, and now all of a sudden, he can. Once he gets going, he can go, but he's not getting up and down the way you want him to.
Yeah. No, 100, and it's been like that for a while. It's been like that
for
a
now.
Long time. Yeah.
But the only thing with that is with the weight that he's put on, that he doesn't get bullied. So when he goes left centre back, or he comes up against a Haaland or a Mateta or anything like that, he holds his own in them situations. But as a left back this season, Calafiori's clear of him. He's absolutely clear of him right now.
Yeah. I'd say that as well, man. I say that. I don't think there's many left backs better than Calafiori at the moment in the Prem. There are guys that are good, but yeah, man, I think he's been good when he's fit, man. He's top class. We're gonna go for what?
Say about Calafiori though, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
His striking off the ball for a shot is clean.
It's mad, isn't it?
He's got one of the best strikes of the ball in your team,
bro. And he loves to get forward, bro. He loves to be involved in everything, and I love players like that. You know, like we'll take the game by the scruff of it. Something needs to happen. Boom, we will just put up clutch out of nowhere, making them inverts. Yeah, man, he's good, man. He's very good. Like at first, when we bought him, I looked at the price tag. I was like, okay, cool, but why have we bought him? Like, who is this guy? Is he really that good?
Yeah.
I see 10 games. I was like, yeah, I've seen enough. He's decent. Yeah, money well spent. You know what I'm saying? Then he got injured. Then Skelly come in. I'm thinking, oh my days. Now it's like, who's the one? And now Skelly's kind of falling off, and Calafiori's
I think the Skelly thing was all hype. I'm not there with Skelly. I'm not there with Skelly. I'm really not.
Listen, he's a kid. I think his time will come, innit? His time will come. But right now, it's Calafiori to lock that down for now, like going forward. And then if he's not fit, then you've got Hincapié.
It's his place to lose now, isn't it? Sort of thing.
Timber, innit? Yeah. So, yeah, man. And like he said, he's a defense midfielder by trade anyway. So, You know what I mean? He's just a makeshift to come in because of injury. And I think last season he's done really well. So to do that. But yeah, this season he's been miles off it. Miles Skinner's been miles off it. I have to put that in the caption, miles off it. But yeah, the midfield three. Go on. Who do you think? Put your three first, and then I'll tell you what mine is.
If I'm just going off this season and not anything else, then it's Rice, Zubimendi, and Bruno in the 10.
I'm gonna bite your arm off of that, and I'm gonna say fucking spot on, mate. I would have went the same.
Yeah.
I would have went the same. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Because as much as I think Odegaard is a very good footballer, I wasn't
even gonna argue Odegaard. I was gonna make an argument for Merino because of what he did last season. Nah, that's what I'm saying. But I think last season Merino was so efficient, so good for us, and I think he's better than Odegaard. I think Merino is better than Odegaard. I'll say that for free. I don't rate Odegaard. I don't think he is what everyone rates him to be. Like Bruno's clear with him. Bruno is clear of Martin Odegaard, and I'm an Arsenal fan. And I'll say that for free. I'll take Bruno over Odegaard any day. I'll put Merino in there over Odegaard. Like fuck that. So yeah, Zubimendi, Rice, and Bruno. That midfield's cold. And I think right now, all three of them are having very good seasons. All of them are having very good seasons. So it means it's hard to beat that.
I would have liked to have seen Kobe throughout this season in a midfield three to see where he would rank in that, but he's not had the chance.
Yeah.
I believe he'd be good enough to maybe like battle a Rice or a Zubimendi for one of them positions, but you can't go off anything this season. You can't.
Yeah, because obviously it's a World Cup year as well, man, and there's a lot of good defensive midfielders for England, man. You got Wharton, you got Rice, Anderson, Mainu. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's it's anyone's, man. And even some of the centre backs can do a job in defence midfield as well. So he needs to get some game time, man. Because he's a quality player. We know he is, man. We know how good he is, man. I think he's decent. I'd like to see him play more as well. But for now, he's getting a team. But I think the front three.
The thing is about him as well. He's very clutch as well. Like front three is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Because it's who do you play where? Because like I said to you, like earlier in the show, it's for me as a player, like taking away this, because like I said, we've only played the 4-3-3 or 4 season or 3 times now. So we've been looking at Cunha and Mbeumo as 10s, and we're looking at Dorgu and Dalot as wing backs. So it doesn't, looking at putting them in looks a bit weird this season, but if you take them as players overall, for me, it's Cunha left, and Mbeumo centre forward, and Saka right. Just as players.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I'll agree with that. But because we're basing it off like today, of this season, like I said, I don't think Cunha's at it. And I think I'd keep Mbeumo in the middle. I'd keep Saka, and I'd have Trossard, just because like I said, I rate Trossard, and I think he's got the most goals and assists for us last year. And I think right now he's very in form, man. So in clutch. So I think that should be the front three. I think it should be Trossard and Mbeumo.
The thing is, I wouldn't be mad. I'm not mad at that. It's just that I think because of where Cunha's had to play, I think it's downplayed his season a lot.
Yeah. I agree. And like I said, bro, like I said, I'll take Mbeumo and Cunha at Arsenal. 100%, I would. But going off this season, man, we'd have to put the Arsenal guys in there because it's hard not to. We're top of the league.
Yeah,
top of everything, through everything. You guys are obviously just playing in the league. I think you got knocked out of both the cups and the first leg or something as well, which is not good. Well,
yeah.
it's good. I think it can be. I think it can have some advantages in that. I know everyone's bantering you about it and whatnot, but I do know what I do think it has some advantages of you guys having a short season, like a shorter season.
You know what? People say that, yeah, but I believe momentum is one of the best things to go for. I also believe that my thing is as well. It's like FA Cups and League Cups and everything like that. Downplay in certain competitions. Like me as a footballer, there's no friendlies in football. There's no easy game. There's no competition that's bigger than the other. Me, I want my team to go out and try and win everything. Just hands down, like just go out and try win every game. I'm not settling for draws. I'm not. Do you know what I mean? This is that. If it's 1-1, 85th minute, I'd rather my team go for it. I don't want to see my team go, right, we're happy with this, get the result, blah blah blah. I want to see my team go for it, like, and I do believe that the fact that we're out of these competitions, it helps us maybe with fitness and everything like that, and working on the training pitch and things like that. But there's only so much you can do on a training pitch. 90 minutes is where it counts. If you can't replicate what you do on a training pitch in 90 minutes, you're not going to get anywhere. And the more 90 minutes you play, the more repetition it becomes.
No, that's facts. That's facts. But yeah, there's pros and cons to it. There's pros and cons to having to being out of the competitions and whatnot and just doing it. But your thing froze as well for a minute. It should come back in a second. Just bear with it. And then that's cool. So I think that's our combined 11. Let me know if I'm still blurry or if you can hear me all right, and then we'll move on to the next, the last segment. Okay, I think he's gone. So that is the combined 11. I've got 2 more segments. We're going to do our preferred lineups and then our score predictions, and then we'll have a quick table check. Hopefully, Coach Campbell back in a minute. It's hopefully just a technical difficulty. His end. Don't really want to go into the lineup without him coming back. Let me just bear with me just a moment. We'll pause the recording just there. Yes, so back after some short minor technical difficulties. Last 2 segments of the show. Let me get your preferred lineup, how you would like to Carrot is going to set up. Not how you think he's going to set up, how you would set up.
How I would set up.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be very similar to the last game, but I think maybe instead of Dalot at right back, I think maybe bring Mazraoui in.
Okay. Yeah.
Harry Maguire, Sandro Martinez, Luke Shaw.
Yep.
I'll start with Casemiro and Kobe again as the 2 in front of the defence.
Yep.
Bruno in the 10.
Yep.
And I'm torn between starting Mbeumo on the right.
Okay.
Dorgu on the left. And it's a toss-up between Cunha and Sesko up top.
Okay.
Because I want someone different. I think it's going to be a different game where we stretched City with Mbeumo running in behind a lot. I think this game is going to be one of them games where we kind of have to... Someone has to kind of hold off Saliba and Gabriel. And I think Cunha is that kind of player that can draw in fouls and hold the ball up and things like that. And then maybe last half an hour, like 60 minutes, you bring in an Ahmad on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Who can then just go at your defence with his agility and his pace and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So I think maybe that. I think maybe Cunha up top.
Okay, cool. So we keep the same back four, bring in Masaru for Dallo.
Yep.
Set midfield to Ameno, Casemiro, Dogu, Fernandez, and Mbama as your
Right wing.
right wing, and then Cunha up top.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that would cook. That would cook. I hear that. My preferred lineup would be Reyes in goal, speaks for itself. It's hard between White and Timber. I'm gonna go for Timber, just because I think he's just more solid. But I like White as well. I wouldn't even mind White. I can't between the two of them. I don't really mind because I think White is very good going forward, but defensively, you know what I mean. And I think with so much pace in attack that you guys have got, I think Timber would probably be the best bet.
I think that's a good battle between Timber and Dorgu today.
Yeah, I'd say they're gonna have a good good battle.
Yeah.
Gabriel Saliba speaks for themselves. Calafiori, I think he's back in the team. I'm not sure how fit he is. If he's fit, he plays. In fact, I think all of our defenders are back. So if it's not Calafiori, I'll put in Hincapié at left back.
Didn't Timber play left back the other day?
Yeah, he did.
He looked a bit wrong, didn't it?
Yeah, he did. It didn't look right.
Yeah.
But I think this is the first time this season we're gonna have a full squad, fit. So if like I said, if everyone's fit, then Calafiori is my first choice. If he's not fit, we'll see when the lineup comes out. But I think it would be Hincapié. My midfield three would be Zubimendi, Rice, and I'll go with Eze.
This is the question I was going to say. We haven't brought up Eze once in this thing.
I know. And I don't really want to because I don't think there's a lot to be said. I think there's always his game time is this and that. But I thought if you look over the actual context of it, this is the most games he played in a season, bro. He actually haven't played this many games for Palace.
Yeah, so, of course.
And okay, he hasn't played in 4 games, or well, we had a run of 4 games where we didn't play in that. But then when he plays, he kind of just in and out of games a little bit. So I think Arteta wants to see him be more of a presence. You know what I mean? Bring what we know he can do.
So do you think this is the right game to do it though? Then
I think a big game is what would get him up for it. I think that's where we'll see the best of him because look how he played against Tottenham, North London derby, bagged the hat trick. I think he relishes in big moments. Is
that a big game anymore, really, for you guys?
You took the shot
as a game, the spectacle of it and everything around it. Is, as a game, is it a big game anymore?
Hasn't been for years.
There you go.
Hasn't been for years, to be completely honest with you. But
he had something to prove there with the fact that they were good by him and then they hate him now because he didn't go and
Yeah.
There's
and then
more to it than just the game.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously he scored against Palace. We won 1-0, scored against his old club.
Yeah.
And I just think this could be a game for him to kind of get the fans back on side to say, yo, Eze is actually a baller and we believe in him and this is why we bought him. So
yeah, he's here now. Sort of thing.
I don't think Arteta would start Eze. I don't know who they even play, to be honest, the way he's going on. But I'd play him. I think he offers a lot more.
I had a feeling he would just pop up in this game and start, and we wouldn't know how to kind of deal with that. I think with Odegaard, I think Casemiro and Kobe can kind of screen him out.
Yeah, easy.
I think with Eze, he drifts into so many different places.
Yeah,
he'll drag our players into certain places because Kobe was the one that was set to press and keep hold of Rodri at the right times. But because Rodri isn't he doesn't drift into certain places, Kobe could just stick with him and he won't allow him to get on the ball. I think Eze is now the difference maker where he kind of goes where he wants to go, sort of thing.
Yeah. That's exactly why I would play him, because that's exactly why. There's all the reasons why I would play him. And I think if he doesn't, I don't want to say Odegaard. I prefer Marino, but I'm hoping it's going to be Eze, Rice, and thing. I think that would be a sick midfield.
Yeah.
My front three would be Saka on the right. Madueke's been okay, to be honest. I think he's been okay. I think
it's his final product, isn't it? His final product.
Yeah, I think we want him to be on the left, but I don't think he's good enough on the left. But he's good enough to rotate with Saka, and like you said, in product. That's what if he adds that. Yeah, man, he could be a killer. He could be a really good player.
I'm worried about him coming on later on in the game against Luke Shaw, because I think Luke Shaw can handle Saka. I think Luke Shaw's been the way the last few times that they've met, he's not dealt with him, but like he's kind of looked after him.
Martinez is going to have to come across and help him as well, though. I think.
Yeah, but it's the Madueke thing. It's later in the game on the 60th minute. If Madueke comes on and starts running at Luke Shaw, it's a bit worrying.
Yeah, could be dark.
Worrying, yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear that 100%. And I think, do you know what, Arteta could go for something like that at 60, 70 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Get some, you know what I mean? Maybe bring a double change of Eze and Madueke, and then boom, you've got
literally free-flowing attacking.
Yeah. Free-flowing attack with maybe Jesus up top as well, I would say. But yeah, I think he's going to start Gyökeres, but I'd start Jesus. I think he's going to start Martinelli, but I'd start Trossard.
Okay.
And then have those guys come off the bench, depending on, you know what I mean, how the game goes, and take it from there.
Yeah.
Can I get a score prediction?
Oh, see, this is the one where I've been swapping and changing all week. I've been swapping and changing.
You know what? I think generally this season has been so hard to get predictions right. To get that. Some weekends we're getting 5-6 goals in games, and then some weekends we're getting 0-0s, 1-1s, header draws. I'm like, what is going on?
Because I even look at the start of the season when we had you first game of the season. It was the first game of the season, was it?
It was the first game of the season. Yeah.
When I saw that, I honestly thought we're in for it now. Like this is like it's going to be one of them games. And then, in all honesty, I think we were the better team.
Yeah, you were for large parts of it.
You literally got the corner goal. It come off his backside, didn't it? Yeah, it come off his backside, didn't it?
Yeah, it did or something like that. It wasn't
good goal at all, yeah. And then I'm looking at the game and I'm like, I'm racking my head back to that where we were a very poor team and we still managed to do something there. But again, it's at home. You guys are unbeaten at your ground, but again, it's Man United, Arsenal. How many times have we been the guys to upset anything to do with you guys or Chelsea?
We lost 49 unbeaten run as well, like all those years ago.
Do you know what I mean? So I think many things can happen. I think my honest prediction would be, I think we get the first goal. We put you under pressure, but then as time goes on, I think you guys settle down, kind of draw yourself back into the game, and then the pressure just tells. You get the equaliser, and I'm not sure I'm going 1-1, but I think you might get 2-1. I think it might be 2-1, but I'm going 1-1.
I had the same thoughts. So I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with something different in it because I think I've been thinking about it since yesterday. I was looking at like all the head-to-heads and all our previous results, and it's always been like 1-1, 2-1, 1-1, 2-1. Obviously, bar last season we've got 3-1 or whatever, but I think you guys tend to start games quite well, to be honest. 20-30 minutes, you guys are quite well, and then I don't know what it is second half, like different team. But I think you might score first, and I think that would be the wrong thing for you guys to do. I think.
This is the thing. The thing is, I think if you score first, I think your crowd gets up for it, and we're done for. That's the thing. I think if you get the first, it ends up being maybe a 2-3.
Yeah, because we do have a knack of scoring one and then getting a flurry of 2, 3, 4 goals.
I think you'll just keep the ball, stress us out for a little while. At 1-0, you stress us out, keep the ball, and then all of a sudden, certain players start running into positions they don't need to be in.
Yeah.
And we leave gaps. But
I think I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna be bold, and I'm gonna go for an Arsenal win, and I'm gonna say 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 because I think what you said is gonna happen. I think you are gonna score first, and then we'll get one back, and then we'll like second half. You know what I mean? We'll probably get an early goal, maybe second half, and then boom, that 2-1, and then we'll just get a late last minute goal, and that'll be it 3-1. Seal it like we kind of did in a couple of seasons ago when Jesus sat man down and just had that sliding for that was me for how long, bro. But yeah, and I think it could be a similar affair today, man. It's going to be a big game because you
100%.
guys actually are not doing that bad, and no one expected you to beat Man City. But I tell you what, I can't live in a world where you beat Man City and then come and beat us the following weekend. I can't have that. So us, you can't have that. That cannot run, bro. That cannot run.
Because the thing is, again, looking at everyone says it's a big game and we get up for the big games. But if you look at it, we beat Liverpool, but look at Liverpool this season. We beat City. Look at City's last 3 results. They were 3. They hadn't won in 3 before they played us.
Yeah. I think it was 4 actually.
Yeah, I mean, the game against you guys was a good game. That's the big game, but we still lost that game. The game against Villa, big game. Lost that game. So it's not like we are proven to get up for these big games that are actually big. Because at the time, Liverpool and City aren't who they are. So I'm looking at it with, like, you know what I mean, with tinted glasses, going right. Is it really real? Like, are these results against these 2 teams actually what they are?
Yeah.
And I don't believe they are. I believe it's more of we've done really well against teams that aren't doing really well.
Yeah. No, I hear that. And I think just to add some more context to that, looking back at it, like in previous results over the years and that with us, just in the league, I think we have to go back to like 2022 when you last beat us.
Yeah.
In the league, which was 3-1, and I think that was a Rashford brace, and Garnacho, I think, scored that game.
And the last time we beat you at your ground, Jesse Lingard mini rocked.
Yeah. Jesse Lingard, flipping hell,
Yeah, that's how long ago it was.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's how long ago. Just you're looking at Lukaku and Lingard and Rashford days.
Yeah, for real. Right, man, them times there. That's what I'm saying. Look how meaty Red Lights. Did we have? I don't know who we had in the defense. I can't remember who we had, man. But we've had, like I said, man, we've had Mustafi, Socrates, Liechtensteiner, Holding. Like
that Liechtensteiner one confused me because he was so good at Juventus for ages, and then he was coming to the end of his years, and you just guys, we're gonna get him, and I was like,
Pablo Mari, Clash and Natch. Oh my days! The list goes.
You know what the crazy thing is, though. You know what the crazy thing is? Arteta, in the time he's been there, he's bought over 3 starting 11s.
That's crazy.
It's like 47 or 48 signings he's made. How many of them have actually worked?
10? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see, innit? We'll see. At the moment, none of it's worked because we ain't seen no trophies.
Yeah, true. But like, you're confident to say they're a good player and they added to our squad. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not many. He's made a lot of signings.
Yeah. I think Zubimendi has been his best signing for me. I don't know, man.
Money-wise, probably. I'm
a forward player, innit? But when I obviously now I watch games differently. I watch games because obviously now I analyze things and I come on the pod and I want to talk about it. So I'll look into detail more things. But yeah, man, I just think this guy is a Zubimendi, bro. I think he could be, and it might be Arsenal bias, bro. It might be, but I watch this guy very closely. And I'm going to say he could be the signing of the season, bro. Because I think he's going to be so important to if we win, I think he's going to be, he could be the missing puzzle, bro. He could have been the missing, I don't think he was even the 9. I think it could be someone like him.
Yeah. Well, look,
I don't know.
Scholes said the same thing. I watched the overlap thing with the fans the other day.
Okay, yeah. I've seen
the Arsenal fan was on there talking up Rice about saying he's this and he's that, and then Paul Scholes just went, "Well, what about Zubimendi? like I think he's been better than Rice, and then like everyone kind of looked around and was like, he just doesn't get the praise because he's not the £110 million English boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And that's what it is. He's the quiet guy that's gonna just do his job and give everyone else the plaudits.
Yeah.
And
I love
every good team needs that, because no one realized what Fernandinho and Rodri were doing in the City team until
they
were doing what they were doing.
Like, you know what? I started appreciating like
DMs
and that. It's Kante, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Kante, like when I see him start moving mad for Leicester, moving mad for Chelsea, I'm thinking, bro, this guy.
I would even say he was a DM. He was just the box to box.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, man. Yeah,
he was box to box.
And Arsenal. I love Vieira. I love Gilberto Silva. Yeah. I think those two guys in the middle, bro, they were very good as well. Like, and I'm just appreciating other positions now, because obviously I used to. I mean, Henry's, the Wrights, Rooney's. They're my guys, man. They're the players I love to watch. Yeah. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. I'm not saying that that's who I wanted to be growing up. That's how I wanted to play. Yeah, but now I'm older, I'm thinking, you know what? These positions here are becoming more and more important to the game.
Bro, I've played centre midfield. I've played centre midfield a handful of times. Yeah, it's not easy in there, bro. It's not easy in there, bro. If you haven't got it technically, you will drown in that position.
Bro, yeah, sink or swim in the middle, bro. It really is sink or swim.
And listen, my son is now turned into a centre midfielder, and he's still getting to.
That's where my son plays now. My son's
getting to grips with it.
Yeah, he's starting to. Yeah, he can play anywhere, to be honest. Like, he's very good defensively, but I want to play him. I want it to be more of a forward player, and I think, centre midfield, centre attack midfield is where he's going to
turn him into a Bruno, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd never say that. On that note, I think we should end the stream right now. Oh, bro, but listen, it's been a good first episode, man.
100%, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, the game's going to be good. Yeah, man. Listen, appreciate you coming on. Listen, we're going to be doing this more often. Anyway, so yeah, man. Listen. We are signing out. We are Stay on Your Feet. I'm Mr. Brown. He's been Coach Cam. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next episode, peace and love.
Peace, man.